going to get some matches played. As far as our tactic is concerned, we just checked out our defenders. We changed some roles around. So our deep line playmaker, because this guy's in, he's only got 15 passing. We just want him to be destroyer. And then we swap this guy who's also in to be a ball playing stopper instead of just a stopper. So other than that, I think we're rolling with the same tactic. Let's go. Now we've already dropped quite a few points in regards to the promotion target. Talent kids. Let's quickly check out how scared we should be of them. How talented they really are. Right, I think that because they're that far, I think that means they're an active user. For sure. I've only played one and drawn and they're active, so we can't infer a lot from that. In regards to the points target, yeah, we are. You need, what is it, about 2.3, something like that, points per game. So yeah, we're obviously behind where we need to be, but it's right at the start. So let's just we're at 2. I think even if we, yeah, well, we'll see. It's only a couple matches. Let's not get too worried just yet. Good chance to start the match. Right, so you can see that's a bit of a problem straight away that our stopper had to track back so far because he's a bit slower than the other one that we normally would start. So that's an issue for us. I'm going to keep tabs on that. That wasn't great. We should keep tabs on that as well. So something we could potentially do is, if that becomes a issue that our striker drifts wide like that, we have offset him, so we could make him central. And the other thing, what I'm saying about our stopper, that wasn't him then, that was our cover defender making that tackle, but whoa, that was close, must have gone over. We can reconfigure our 3 central defenders as well. So we've got a couple options. We just keep tabs on things. To be honest, the other thing we can do is offset out. Let's just do that. Hopefully go down and make the other thing we can do is offset our destroyer to be a little bit offset to the to help our defender that's struggling a bit, and we'll just do that. So we'll offset our destroyer to here, I think. Oh yeah, their player's definitely faster. We are not creating much. We had that one really good chance early, which I think made us feel like things were okay. Now our striker is drifting wide again. He needs backup in the box, and he's not really getting it. Well, this is a set piece. This is dangerous. It is one of those matches, though. It's like, it's a shame. Where a goal is going to go a long way to winning, to whichever team scores. It's like there's not a lot happening. Snatching a goal would be a huge deal. Okay, we're in. We got a great chance. Shame. We're more tired than they are as well. I think we'd be able to manage it with our subs. It's a good. Okay. I think we just seen a little window in the last few minutes there where maybe we don't need to. We were thinking of changing things at half time, but now we maybe not. It could be some false confidence, but. One thing we can do, just mull it over a bit. So we've got that time, so we will have to sub off our left midfielder soon. So that's one sub that'll be used. We probably want to sub off this central midfielder, but we don't have a good replacement, but we probably want to do it anyway. So straight away, potentially we are. But outside of that, everybody might last the match at the moment. We'll get close to the end. Last 10 minutes or so before they dip below 80% condition. 10 or 15. Oh no, that was a great through ball. I feel like we're just plugging on here, pretty much. Oh no. Okay. It has been. That was pretty critical. There's been quite a few situations where, both ways, that the defenders have made some pretty critical last-ditch tackles that, if they didn't, then it would be looking very bad for the other team, potentially. Alright, time to change something, I think. Time to change something. So I think we can just change him to a central midfielder, and then Ben Yusuf can just be Sarir. We're just fundamentally changing the nature of our whole tactic at this point. We'll go attacking winger, we're going to go direct, fast, inner space. So we're just playing more of a long ball, rolling the dice at this point. We were sticking with what we had because we were quite defensively solid and we were creating a bit, but like I said, I think that with those couple chances, 2 or 3 chances, whatever it was at the end of the first half, really gave us some false confidence, I think. Sort of called it at the time. Because arguably, this sort of change we should have just done it much earlier, like at halftime or whatever. And now, yeah, it's game. I mean, that was a bit. It is what it is. It's a set piece goal. We don't concede a lot of them, so we can't really complain. And then Thiago Lopez has got a knock. So that's probably going to force us to change tactics. Right, let's make our third sub. I think at this point it's very unlikely we'll get a result. We'll push for it, but let's just make this sub, and yeah. Anyway, this didn't really work, to be honest, so this tactical change. I mean, we could have, obviously, if we did it earlier in the first half, we still would have had time to try something else, and so on and so forth. Ah, well, there we go, okay. I mean, I say that, so we did create some good chances with the other tactic, though, we just didn't score them. Obviously, that makes the last couple of minutes here a little bit interesting, because we might snatch a result if we're lucky. We might even just hit the tactics. That might be it. We've got to be able to get it straight back up, or it's over. Nope, that's it. So yeah, I'm not sure. Feels just like the kind of match that could have gone either way. Probably could have gone either way most of the time, you know. And he's out for 7 matches, so now we're in a pretty interesting spot, because we sold that MC, and now we would have a solution to this problem if we still had him, but we sold him yesterday and we don't, and I'm not quite sure what we want to do here. I'm leaning towards just yeah, right, so let's change. I hate doing this here because I often forget, but anyway, we'll do it here. I think we'll just do this. I think we'll just go with the quality. We don't have time to play friendlies, unfortunately. Bradford Academy. active user. I only played one and won it as well. Not a good match for rolling the dice, to be honest. I'm just going to sneak a DMC on the bench, so at least we can revert to our regular tactic if we want. We've got the option there. Gosh, we can't catch a break, can we? Feels like I don't know. I do feel like, I mean, the last match is different. Like that one, no qualms. We didn't do enough to win. I don't think. I don't have any issues. But the other matches, it was very much like, I feel like we do a bit of a win streak, something like that. Like over the course of a season, this stuff will all balance out. So. And even their last match, obviously, like, we could have won that. Obviously, we could have lost it, and we did, but another version of this start, we could have won all the first 4 matches, I think. And certainly won 3 of them. And another great chance. We do have to keep in mind that they have an AMC, like, oh no. We have to keep in mind that we don't have that DMC. We're going to be defensively very shaky. I don't think we can plan to get through this game without conceding a goal. Pretty much. And we can potentially get pinned. We also have only got one box-to-box midfielder as well, so we can potentially get pinned back pretty easily here. Well, I can talk about why I did that, but it's mostly to aid with pinning them back. Talk about that at halftime a bit, actually, because I didn't talk about that. That was one change that we made to the tactic that we didn't explain. I feel like the key to winning this match is about just not being here, about the ball being up the other end of the pitch, pretty much. And because we've got this very lopsided formation, it will be. We need to score for these up. We need to. It was a dangerous situation. We're happy to create it. We need to eventually score off one of those, though. That was another decent situation, to be honest. They don't make that tackle, he's clean through. Having said that, he's only got 40 something finishing, so decent chance he may not score, but decent chance he may. Yeah, it's a weird one. There's a lot of these last ditch tackles that if they don't get them, then it's quite a dangerous situation. And we haven't, they've got all of them, so to speak, so just pin back so easily. Right. Now, I could be wrong in the thinking, by the way, because it's a weird one, because it's helping us pin them in, I think. But it's... So the thinking is, if he's box to box, he comes up, and we've got all of these guys attacking. We don't need another one. We've already got 1, 2... you know, all of these guys. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We've got 6. So the thinking with this guy is if they'll be up, he'll be back, and then it makes it a little bit harder for them to outlet, and you know, because he'll be defending the central space. That's the thinking. I think we'll just roll with that, and because I think on the whole, basically for all of their possession, when we were sort of getting pinned in, they weren't actually really creating anything much. So this is not good. They're going to get there first. Okay, and again, that's not anything much really. So I think there is. Oh, we already were passing direct, I think. Oh, that's great. That was a pretty dangerous situation. We do have a problem coming up if we don't score soon, and that we probably won't be able to score. Alright, I'm not sure what we do here at this point, whether we persevere with this tactic that kind of isn't working, to be honest. Guess we... just going to do something to sort of revert back a bit to our normal tactic, I guess, at this point. Seems as what we're doing isn't really working, and plus the whole approach just isn't going to make sense in a minute, because we're going to have to sub off Syria probably, or Dokken. Honestly, one of them, I don't even know which one. Yeah, we needed to get that goal already and be looking to defend the lead at this moment. I think from this point, I don't even know. I guess it's this guy. He's just going to transition to a poacher. I guess he's going to go more central. Yeah, this just isn't ideal. Oh, still got a shot off. I think I'm going to just make another change, to be honest. It's going to stay in, and they're going to get there first. So it's not good. Okay. I think the other thing, I can just offset him a bit here. That guy probably shouldn't be the ball playing stopper anymore, so we can change that as well. this guy can be the deep line playmaker. Eesh. Yeah, this isn't ideal at this point. Like, we're tired. We got much worse than our starting team out there. At this point, we're just happy to take the draw, pretty much. Feels like we lost. Like, not lost. They won. It didn't feel like they missed a single tackle the whole match. They might have, but I don't remember a single one. We had a couple good chances as well. Could have easily won this, but. Right, but the draws aren't anywhere near as bad as the losses as well, so that's one thing to point out. I think we're just going to get straight into the next match because we just don't really have... I didn't mind that, but honestly I felt like it wasn't that bad on the whole. Like, the onslaught at the start, I feel like you're getting good minutes out of these guys. I feel like they just had to score and they didn't. We get players back after this match, which is a big deal. I think we just roll straight into the next match with this again. I wasn't totally... Again, like, we played against a couple active users as well, so... that hadn't... I don't think either of them had lost, so... And the band play it's very hard to gauge. Sort of to gauge at this point. FC Zynek. Again, another, so 3 active users back to back, and all of them have, I mean, this guy's only played 1 match and he's won at 5-1. So super rough start, I have to say, for us. We're not even getting to play our tactic at the moment either. I don't know. I've got a feeling about this though. I feel like it can work. Just checking again. Unfortunately, they're running at AMC again and AML. So this is a problem with our tactic. Like, what we have now is like the 3 positions they can play that maximally exploit us is AML, AMR, and AMC, and they got all 3. Gosh, that was such a good chance. Such a good chance. Been missing a lot of them. I think this, in the end, you know, the problem may just be that we just need better, I say not better, but like better finishing, composure, attacking players, because they're not, it is a weakness, basically, of ours, so... You can dominate the matches all you want, but if you don't score the goal, then you know. But I think on the whole, like, it's okay conceptually with where we're at. Like, as in, we know we need a better AMC instead of this guy, and that he gets a lot of chances, so potentially, like, we are only a good AMC away from just easily winning every match because of how our tactic works. So I'll be checking the auctions list now. This is not good. Luckily we got this goal, because right now it's like this whole match is about to totally change everything for us. Those two knocks, the two key players, it's all about to change. I think the question is, are we just leaving Lorena out there? Because we're going okay. This is the thing. I don't even know. We're actually going okay. I wonder if we just leave him out there. That was pretty dangerous from them. Just keeping note of that. No shot, but it was still not great at all. But that was about all that I'm being worried about. A nice little sequence. What are my thoughts here? We can still not win this match easily. That's one thing. We're going to fumble over the finish line condition-wise compared to them, especially with those two injuries. But what we're doing now is, on the whole, have the upper hand. I think there's a decision point when Lorena gets below 80% condition. I think that's where the decision point is. So that decision point is basically, do we just leave him out there even though he has less than 80% condition, or are we going to sub him off? Pretty much. And if we sub him off, that basically also probably means that we're going to fundamentally change our tactic. We're probably... So it's the question really is just, are we, when he gets down to below 80, how is the match looking? Are we still creating chances and things? Like, this is a great situation. Yeah, it's just a shame we it's very difficult to move out of a tactic that is doing this well. The other option we can is where you can sub him off just for the other striker we got on the bench. Hit the sub now. Chance. So I think this is the moment. Well, I think we can at least wait till it's below 80. So let's just keep going. Do another sub. Alright, so now would be the time. That's going to stay in. They're going to get there first. This is not good. Cut back, okay. Now we got the other striker as well. I don't know. To be honest, I'm just going to leave it for now. I'm just going to leave it because I feel like we're just doing okay. Like, these chances we're creating are not horrible. They're still decent. Though I don't like this. Yeah, if I survive this, I'm going to make the change. Because at this point, those situations are pretty dangerous. I think we should. Right, we sub off. And then I think for now that's it. We'll catch another sub straight away. Hey, gosh. We need to score this. That just goes to show how bad the finishing is, that our goal scoring attributes are for all of our attacking players when one of our central defenders has taken the penalty. It pretty much says it all. Right. I guess we'll sub this guy off. I think that might be the move. So the play helps a bit with possession retention. Plus the other guy would end up below 80% anyway. There's a chance our striker finishes below 70, which isn't great. Because as the colours change, the player plays worse and worse. It gets bigger and bigger attribute reductions. So when you're getting into the below 70 range, it's really not good at all. But I feel like we're over the finish line here. And yeah. So it's been pretty rough, I would say. And our main striker's out injured now as well, by the way. It's a pretty rough start, even though we get this win, I have to say. Some great performances that went there. And then so yeah, I feel like on the whole, like the tactic is pretty good. We just don't really have the players properly to support it yet. So I feel like we stick with it. We know what we need. We're just keeping an eye out for it. Pretty much. To be clear, we basically need. These guys are injured now. We need a striker that has clinical finishing, even if he isn't good in the air and isn't particularly fast or whatever, but just a striker that's completely clinical. And we need an awesome creative forward player, and we need the priorities are awesome creative forward player, and then I think the only other things we really need is a clinical striker and a really, really good deep line playmaker. And it's probably just creative forward, deep line playmaker, to be honest. If we get those sorted, we're probably fine. Even if we just get the creative forward and nothing else, I think we're just fine. So, right, at this point, I think our DMC is back, yeah, so at this point we can go deep line playmaker, we can just go central stopper, Boothway's back. At this point we do those couple players back help a lot. I'm not sure if this guy should still be on the bench now. I think I'll just change him to Resendez for now. Right. So yeah. Right. That's that. Oh, sorry. This guy. Just getting our tactics set back. How it should be. I think we probably set these to be. Alright. So everything's back to, I think, where it originally was. Got some injuries, but I think overall now the current injuries are not as bad as the ones we've had to get through the last few games with. We are behind where we need to be points wise, by the way. I think let's put this into perspective. I guess we can check out Autumn League and see yeah, so this team's looking really good. But we should be able to still get into the top 3 if we do decent. Just doing a quick bit of mathematics here. So I think if we get something like 4 wins and 2 draws, something like that, 4 wins, 2 draws, I think about there, we're like, from our remaining 6 matches, then we're on track for promotion, just a little bit ahead I think of where we need to be for promotion. So I think something like, obviously we got plenty of matches left in the season, and we've got plenty of transfer budget and whatever. So I think at this point, like, the bar, I suppose, for the last 6 matches for us is something like 3 wins and 3 draws. Hopefully we get at least that. And that puts us about where we need to be. With scope to still improve the team and stuff. And we still have like 3, I think, 3 treatments as well. So we can get through injury crises in the latter weeks. I don't know if we should have used one now. I did think about it. It was close. But I thought in the end, it doesn't make sense now, I don't think, because we can survive. Well, we need to use it when, for example, both of our strikers are out at the same time. We need to use it when, like when we just had, we only have 1 DMC probably, so it's any good. But anyway, right, I think that's that. So yeah, very rough start, but I'm sure we're going to make it up. We've got some very unlucky results in there. Not today necessarily, but certainly yesterday. So thanks for watching, and we'll catch you for next one. We're going to play our youth matches. Cheers.